For now, CBAM applies to 6 sectors: cement, electricity, fertilizers, iron and steel, aluminum and hydrogen. These sectors are considered carbon intensive due to the significant greenhouse gas emissions associated with their production processes, the risk of carbon leakage, and the practical feasibility. These 6 sectors are key sectors in the modern society. Cement is a key building material used in construction. Electricity is vital for various industries and daily life. Fertilizers are essential for agriculture. Iron and steel are used in construction, manufacturing, and infrastructure. Aluminum is used in automotive, aerospace, and construction industries. Hydrogen is used as an energy storage and fuel source in various industries. The CBAM regulation applies only to CBAM goods originating in third countries and imported in the customs territory of the Union, marked with darker green on the slide. In principle, imports of goods from all non-EU countries are covered by the CBAM. However, certain third countries who participate in the EU ETS or have an emission trading system linked to it are excluded from the CBAM. These countries are the EFTA countries, Iceland, Norway, Liechtenstein, and Switzerland, marked with lighter green on the slide. Certain CN-coded goods from the CBAM sectors fall under the scope of the regulation. CN codes of these so-called CBAM goods are given in Annex 1 to the CBAM regulation. When a CBAM good enters the territory, a CBAM certificate corresponding to the goods embedded emission is purchased by the importer. This balances the carbon cost between a non-EU and EU production, as the certificate corresponds to the carbon price in the EU ETS. The CBAM will therefore help reduce the risk of carbon leakage while encouraging producers in non-EU countries to green their production processes and also other countries to introduce carbon pricing measures. There are few exemptions as well. Goods which value does not exceed 150 euro or goods used for military activities are exempted. The main stakeholders of CBAM are the European Commission, customs authorities, competent authorities, and authorized CBAM declarants. The Commission has a central role in administration of CBAM. The Commission will set the overall framework, rules, and guidelines in cooperation with the Member States and Parliament. The Commission also manages the CBAM transitional registry, where CBAM reports are submitted. Before the definite period, the Commission takes stock on the CBAM reports submitted, specify and finalize the calculation methods, for example. Customs authorities are entitled to carry out checks on goods imported and ensure that the person importing the goods is an authorized CBAM declarant. Customs authorities also inform the importers of their obligations. Each EU member state has an important role in implementing CBAM. From 2025, competent authorities will be responsible for granting the authorized CBAM declarant status. From 2026, they will oversee the purchase of and surrender of CBAM certificates. Competent authorities will ensure the enforcement of the CBAM obligation and work with the Commission to ensure consistent implementation of the regulation across the EU. CBAM declarants usually refers to importers, but direct or indirect custom representatives of importers can also be declarants. For simplicity, I will refer these as the importers or declarants from now on. During the transitional period, CBAM declarants are responsible for submitting the CBAM declarations and for complying with the reporting and financial obligations. From 2026, They need to apply for authorized CBAM declarant status and provide accurate information regarding quantities, emissions, and certificates.